Hello, my darlings. How you doing, my babies? My Aquarius darlings. I'm here. It's Linda. Oh, look at that. One wants to drop already. They're talking to you. Oh, I'm back in my living room. The Six of Cups. So something nostalgic. Someone from the past may come around. You could get together with family. Sometimes this represents the family. So seeing your family or someone in your family. Seven of Cups. Lots of choices here. Lots of options. Hold on. I want to get your energy in there, Aquarius. Whew. Okay, I see ya. April 2021. Well, if you're in the northern hemisphere, hi Brenda. If you're in the northern hemisphere, we're in spring. We're just about to have April Fool's Day soon. And so, it's about birth and innocence too, right? Innocence, renewal, new stuff. So probably going to be a lot of a lot of old things ending right now. Might even be this right here during this full moon we're having, right? We had a full moon tonight. Whoa! Oh, they're jumping. I'm cutting. They're ready. I'm cutting these babies. So, how are you guys anyway? How you doing, Brenda? I hope all is well. You caught me because, I'm very spontaneous, for the lives anyway. Very interesting. In the past, you have the Star, the Eight of Cups. So there you are, first card out. Aquarius, the Star. Eight of Cups and the Fool. Didn't I say for beginnings? It's, the Eastern door opening, the East, and that's where we enter the world, that's where creation is, right? Oh, that's nice. In the present, you have the Five of Cups, Justice, and the Queen of Swords. And in the future, you have the Six of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, you may have a lot of options in love. You also, I feel like there's something to do with family here. And it's funny because in this card, all your cups are up and ready to receive love and be open to love. And in this one, they're down, it could be too, spreading yourself too thin a little bit, overwhelmed, perhaps. You could have made family commitments or with friends or just over committed yourself. You could have had a sense of loyalty too. Sometimes this is loyalty, and you said yes because there's a sense of loyalty. Oh, this is my mom's friend. I have to go, that sort of thing. So you could have spread yourself out a bit thin there, and it's like, you might have to start saying no to some things. It might be hard for you, because I think you want to help naturally, and you're a busy person. Anyhow, in the past, you have here yourself, the Star. That's rejuvenation, renewal, re-energizing. You're probably feeling a lot better lately, starting to feel more up, more glass half full, having a little bit more faith. Some things might be working out for you. You could be more energized too, like have some renewed energy to, to fulfill what you want. The star is also about having faith without proof. It's believing. Hello there. Hi there again. I'm not glad to see you tuned in. I'm glad that you catch me. We must be on the kind of the same schedule. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is really, sometimes this can be significant to someone coming in your life. But for me, I think this is more about being open to love now. Like perhaps before you weren't. Be, perhaps you had some healing to do, some me time, you needed to rejuvenate that faith, that believing in love, believing in uh, um, the humanity in humans and all that sort of thing, that things can happen for you. And so now that your spirits are up, you're getting some faith, you're being more open to love, open to relationships, and this is with your family, with your friends, and possibly with another, you know, at least being open to it, where before you're like, love, but now you're like, well, maybe, I don't know, we'll see, that kind of thing, right? And the Fool. So the Fool is willing to take a risk. The Fool is off on a brand new chapter of life. You probably have closed some doors in the recent past. You've ended some things, completed some things, and perhaps just plain old walked away from some things, let go of them. But anyway, you're not loaded down with anything anymore, and free to move on, free to travel, free to take a new risk, free to open a new door in your life, try something new, something different. Remember, the Fool has no experience. He's never been to, you know um locomotive school, engineering. He's never been on a trip, or he's never been a dad. Who knows, right? So, a lot of new energy. All three of these cards are new, 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 new. This is renewal and healing and ready, recharging. And this is, ready, renewal, ready to love, ready to um, let love in, ready to take the plunge. Woohoo! Ready to take the plunge. That's nice. I really like that energy for you. In the present, it says the Five of Pentacles. This might be where you have to say no to some potential earnings, but it's also your time and your energy as well. Don't forget that. So you might this may not be the door closing on you. I think you might be doing this. You might be being picky and saying, geez, I'd really like to help you out, but I'm booked. There's only 24 hours in the day. I can't work 25. I can't work 25 hours. So you might have to turn away some people, and, you might feel bad about it too. That's just you and your loyalty thing. You feel bad. Oh, that was my friend, my mom's or my dad's or my uncle's or whatever, But if you're booked, you're booked. If you've already promised yourself out, you promised yourself out. A deal, a deal. An oath is an oath. Your word is your word. Speaking of which, the Justice card. So this is, about getting justice. You could have a legal situation that is going to come to, well, decision. You're going to know what the decision is. It's going to be fair because this is about seeing both sides, right? There's two sides to the situation, yours and theirs. And whoever is looking at this, making the decision, has to look at both sides and come to a fair decision. So this is going to be a fair decision in your favor. Well, there might be some loss here. Because you do have this Five of Pentacles beforehand. But I feel like that's the stuff you're turning away, because you'd love to be, you'd love to work 25 hours, but there's only 24 in a day. So you're beat. Queen of Swords. Oh, itchy back. Queen of Swords. There you are again, Aquarius, right? Or this could be another air sign around you, another Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra. This is someone, they're right to the point, you know what I mean? They're right to the point. This could be a lawyer or someone who's advising you in this situation. I think it could be you, but you are trying to be really smart, really smart, and keep your wits about you. And while guarding your heart is well secured on this card. If you look at it, it's under all the cushions and behind, some stuff down there in the corner, taking up this little tiny bit of space. And vulnerable in some ways, you know what I mean? But she doesn't want you to know that she's soft, because she takes control. She speaks her mind, or he, because this could be a man too. And but compassionate at the same time. She's trying to get to the point of the matter. What's this about? Who said what? Like, she's trying to get the facts here, get this straight, right? And this is what's going to come out in this legal situation. The facts are going to come out. The truth is going to come out, because if this is you, you're certainly not going to hold back. You're going to say, "Excuse me? I don't think so." There could be a feeling of, you could feel left out, or someone could feel left out in this situation. This doesn't have to do with money. It could have to do with it could have to do with family. It could have to do with landlord-tenant situation, something like that. Yeah, not sure. But if you're asked, if you're questioned, you're going to tell the truth. That's just the way you are. That's just who you are, Anyway, so in the future, you have the Six of Wands. Now, this is victory. Fives are challenges, right? And the fives in your present position. And it's a challenge for you. It's something, but it's just a little dip. It's a delay. It's because we don't just sail through an experience and get there without any hurdles along the way. So the five is, you could be facing a certain particular thing on your own. You may have to stand up against others and face them down, sort of thing, in this court situation. You may have to face others, and you could feel like, it's five, you have to face a panel of five or something like that, and it's daunting, right? It could feel uncomfortable. Could be a situation like that. But anyway, you're going to be victorious. Here it is in the Six of Wands. This is taking a giant leap forward, recognition, probably a real feeling of integrity. You know what I mean? Like your what you're able to accomplish in this situation is recognizable, a clear win. And then the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles could be an earth sign around you, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This person could have to do with the legal situation. Possibly. Doesn't have to. But also, this person, look at him, he's like the lone wolf sitting there, right? And he's got his libraries around him. He's pretty smart. He's knowledged. He's well read. And he's experienced. Look at that gray hair. He's lived a full life. So this guy is a wealth of information, and he has all of that information and knowledge and experience is all up in this one coin. And so he's going to use it. He wants to do something new. He's bored sitting there. He wants to begin something. And like I said, you've closed some doors. There's some stuff you've brought to completion. You're ready for something new. You've got the Star and the Ace of Cups and the Fool and this Pentacle. So, but he's not going to get up and invest himself unless he thinks it's worth it. He observes. He's an observer kind of person, and he's going to observe something for a while before he decides if he's going to invest. He wants to see what kind of a risk this is. This person's sensible, they're sensible. This is the person you could get the recognition from, this person could be, your boss, could be because, it's beside that recognition card. It could be for all your efforts. He's recognizing you, perhaps, or the recognition of someone you really respect. Like I said, you see all those libraries around him and this wolf that obeys him. And so he also has this real kind face. Look up close. Look, he's smiling, eh? He is healthy. He's got a healthy mind there too. Anyway, and then there's the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is about taking action, okay? He's ready. He's behind him is all his experience and knowledge and his steps he's taken along the way and the different people he's met, and he's ready to move on and start something new here. Well, not necessarily new, but master something. He wants to master it more. In the page, we're setting off, we're practicing, we're trying to figure out a learning curve, trying to grasp something. And in the Knight, we're mastering it. We're learning. We're starting to take action because we have the confidence now to move forward. The maturity to move forward with it. So, there's something here, in this six, when you get this, you do feel confident. You feel like, it's the push you needed to move forward to, because this is taking steps and this is taking steps. You are taking your time. Like the king advises this, the king says, Take your time. Don't rush in until you know what you're really getting into. Each step, observe more, you know, and because it's not just about your finances, it's your time and energy. We only have this much time, so we have this much to give to others. We have, this much we need to sleep, and this much we need to give to ourselves, and this much to our families, and yada yada, you know what I mean? And so the king is advising you here, I can see, to take your time, one step at a time. There's no rush here. There's no rush. Where can we go in a rush anyway right now, eh? So, hi Katrina, how you doing? Nice to see you. And thanks for the likes, you guys. I really appreciate that. Melly here is riding shotgun over here. She's all tucked in the corner right now. It's rainy. It's like storming and hard rains here during the full moon. It's all getting stirred up, but we're getting a nice good drink for all the fresh grass and trees and everything we love. So we need a card for Aquarius here from the Wisdom of the Oracle. We need a card for Aquarius. It's funny that the Justice is right dead in the center, eh? And it's about the key thing here is there's two sides to this. You got to look at it all. And it's funny because the king was saying that too. Be observant, look at everything. And then just it's saying, it's not warning, but it's two signs to just, of course we we watch where we're stepping when we step into a yard of a dog owner. You're just careful. Okay. All right. So tell me for Aquarius. Tell me for Aquarius. Oh, that might have been it. It'll come back out if it was. These cards are so big, it gives you hand exercises. I got little stubby hands. Oh, that's them. Right there. So let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. You have orphaned. So I see this here too, eh? In the Five of Pentacles. They both look almost identical. Feeling alone, like you're facing something alone, or it's you and them. It's you against them sort of thing, not having any support, perhaps. You know what I mean? And then Treasure Island, like talk about flipping the coin right around. So, that's the victory card. That's the victory card, right? Something, you're not going to be down for long, honey. You're not going to be down for long, my darling. So let's look at orphaned. That's 5. Right around here. Oops, I knew I went too far. I knew it. Hey, it is a 5, and the 5 of Pentacles is a 5. Yeah? Yeah? Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. So, a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people, within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island. And it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit, Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Wow. And that's happened to me a few times in my life where, you go for, you have your high school friends, right? And then in your 20s, you go off to college somewhere and end up meeting a whole new group of people. And then after that, you go off to the work world and somewhere else, and you move past people sometimes. Some people you never let go of. You always stay connected. But do you know what I mean? And so this happens at times. So and are we going through this in a larger collective as well as individuals, right? Being separate from each other instead of being a part of. It's really giving a lot of people a sense of loneliness, depression, boredom, not feeling, especially when you come from the 60s or the 50s or the 70s, from that time when it was all about teamwork and it was all about that. And to now be in this technical world is strange to begin with, but on top of everything else, it's a little much. So Treasure Island is number 9. Look at that. I opened it right on the page. So Treasure Island. What a beautiful card and a nice surprise to end with. The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharings of good fortune. So that stems from there. And look at that dream, that hope, that wish. It does have a stem. Comes right back to you. I like it. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance. And suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot. Because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others not so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Oh, what a gorgeous card to end. And so I think, at the beginning of the month, hi, Maria. Thanks for joining. At the beginning of the month, I think, you're putting out all this good vibration, all this good intention, um, having faith, and perhaps a spiritual practice. You are trying to rejuvenate, get rid of all that bad energy, get rid of it. And actually, the full moon is the time to do it. This is when you shed that stuff, let go of that stuff, write unfinished business letters, burn them if you can. Um, and then in the new moon, in the middle of the month, is when you put that energy and ask for everything that you want to come in now, and you're grateful for everything that you have. But at the beginning is where you're having all this hope and being more open and ready to take a risk, and believing, because she's believing that this is the right, she's just going to fall backwards into that water and believe that she'll be all right. She's not looking to see if there's rocks under there, or if if there's any danger. She believes, and so this is what you're full of, is this um uh unwavering belief. Okay, then there's some sort of legal, or I think it's legal. It could actually be in court, may not be directly to do with you, but somehow you're involved and you may even have to give testimony. May. Okay. But at the end of the month is, when, because you might be rewarded because you did do this. You told the truth, you stood your ground, had integrity, your honor was important to you, right? And then the reward, because karma always comes back to us. It does. And here it is. So you win, you gain a victory somehow. Okay. I think at first, or you feel defeated going into it. I think you feel defeated going into it. But what's going to come out of it is a victory. And you're going to move forward. Like I said, you're going to take what you've learned, a big step forward too. This is a big step forward, but you're being very careful. Like I said, the king tells you, with all his experience and his wisdom, to just take it one step at a time, and be really aware of observant. Be very observant of everything with each step that you take into it, being careful, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles does. He's careful. He's in no hurry. Look how casually he's dressed. Just cash. Yeah. That's totally excuse me, that's totally earth sign, eh? Just all cash. They don't wear restrictive clothing usually, Anyway, so I hope you have enjoyed this April reading. It looks really good for you. This minor little hiccup in the middle there, but you're going to come through it with flying colors, Aquarius. I'm so happy for you. Click that like button if you like this video. And this ad-free video is brought to you by Aries this month. It's their birthday and their time to send in their annual $25 contribution to the channel for showing their appreciation to me. And I sure appreciate it. And I love you so much. So I'll be coming back and doing, I'm trying to remember who's next. I think Cancer, maybe? I think Cancer's next. I have a feeling. So give me 5 minutes. Health matters. I'm glad you caught me. I usually have a look before I exit stage left. It sure can. Because the star is healing energy, right? From France. Well, I just hold on now. My French is gonna come. Enchanté. Enchanté. The star is a healing card. This is about healing, getting better, trying to get your energy back, get back to normal. You know what I mean? You could even there could be a problem with a one side. The one side you could have problems with the star energy. But you're definitely healing. Absolutely. With the legal challenge or with the justice thing, maybe that's with your insurance company or with the hospital or something, but you're going to be successful. Also, this might be especially hard if you're healing, if you're at home, plus healing from an injury. It's already tough, my dear. So, um, definitely could apply to that for sure. So thanks for joining me, all my puppies and kittens. I love you so much. Mwah. See you very soon on the Cancer, like 10 minutes. Okay, bye.